Hey guys, Brownie Bakes is back! So exciting! I know it's been a while since I last posted. If you have been catching up on my vlogs, then you know that Brian and I moved to California. So there was a bit of a transition period, but I have a kitchen now, and I really like this kitchen. And I have a full pantry of ingredients to bake delicious things with you once again. So today, I had to make brownies, obviously. What is Brownie Bakes without a good brownie recipe? This brownie recipe is for those of you who like a soft brownie with a crispy top. I've never made this recipe before. I don't think that I've ever intentionally made brownies with a crispy top, but I did some research and found out that in order to get the crispy top, you need to really mix your batter before you add your dry ingredients. So particularly after you add your eggs. We're gonna try that out today. We're actually going to mix the batter for 10 full minutes after we add the eggs, and we'll see how that works out. I have put my dry ingredients into a small mixing bowl. The dry ingredients are very simple. It's just flour and cocoa, so easy peasy. Now we're gonna move on to the wet ingredients. I have my butter already in the bowl, and I'm just going to add the rest of the wet ingredients, including those very important eggs. Once you've added your sugar to your butter, just give it a mix. While your butter and sugar are mixing, melt your chocolate chips in the microwave, 20-second increments, likely for 60 seconds total. I'll let you know if I'm right. Oh my goodness, I just used this for the first time. This is Reynolds Kitchen's genuine parchment paper, and it has what they're calling smart grid, and it's just like a grid along the parchment paper, making for a very easy cut. This is worth the money. This is so cool. So the chocolate took more like 1 minute and 20 seconds, and I'm just gonna set that aside for now. Now I'm going to add the vanilla and the eggs and then mix for 10 minutes. So I will catch up with you in 10. The one thing that I can't do while I mix is talk to you, because this guy's really good, but he's also really loud. Yes, it's a guy. I don't know why. So here is what the batter looks like after it's been mixed for 10 minutes. So this is the eggs, the vanilla, the butter, and the sugar. Very light and fluffy. Now it's time to add the chocolate. Obviously, this is my favorite part. Oh yeah. Spatula. Even though I want to save this chocolate to eat on my own, I know the brownies will be better off with all of the chocolate in them. So I'll just have to eat a couple of brownies. Mix that together. I'm just gonna mix it by hand a bit too to make sure that everything along the edge of the bowl is well mixed. It's so light and moussey. This works out. Okay, I'm also going to hand mix the dry ingredients because you don't want to overmix this. So if you're mixing it by hand, you just have a little bit more control. I'm learning as I make this video that I will need to get a better spatula because this one is quite flimsy. It came in a set of kitchen utensils, so I couldn't tell how good it was going to be, but it is really bending. Transfer it to a pan. I am using an 8x8 inch pan. You can use whatever size you want, but just make sure that you change your bake time according to that size. Spread that evenly. The recipe I'm using calls for some espresso powder, but I do not have espresso powder, so I did not include it. Espresso powder usually enhances the chocolate flavor, so definitely use it if you have it. I'm going going to try without and see how it works out. I had a little taste of the batter and it tastes pretty good, so I think we'll be okay without it. Now just throw this in the oven. I've got my oven at 350 degrees and I'm gonna put this in for 35 minutes. It's a new oven to me, I've used it once, so I want to make sure that it is the right temperature and that it bakes well. So 35 minutes to be safe, and I'll probably have to add another few minutes, but I'll let you know. And for reference, I have put my rack in the middle position in the oven, so you're baking right in the middle of the oven for even consistency on each side. These just came out of the oven, and look what happened. Oh no. This piece of parchment went like this while I was in the oven. So this part doesn't have a very pretty crust, does it? But this part does, so we're gonna focus on that. They're perfect, look at them. Let's see how they set. You can definitely see that it's crumbly here. It feels pretty crusty, but again, they just came out, so they still have to cool off a little bit before I can test them out. Okay, let's cut into these suckers. Ooh. Definitely crispy. Check it out. Taste test time. Pretty good. They've got that crusty outer shell. The actual brownie on the inside is a little bit cakey for my liking. I prefer a fudgier brownie, but it's pretty tasty. So that's it, a soft brownie with a crispy top. It's pretty good. Not my favorite, but it's pretty good. I'll give it a solid B, maybe a B+. That's just my opinion. Give it a shot, let me know if you like the recipe and if it's the type of brownie that you're always craving. If you're not watching my vlogs, then I will let you know here that I will likely be doing 2 recipe baking in the kitchen style videos per month and 2 vlogs per month, because I would like to mix it up a little bit and not feel the pressure to bake something new every week. Even though there are endless recipes out there, it's difficult to keep your pantry stocked for every recipe that you can imagine. Hopefully you're okay with that. Let me know in the comments if there's something special that you would like me to try baking, and I will give it a shot. I hope you're having a great day. I'm so happy to be back in the kitchen, and until next time, happy baking!